All good.
Alrighty. So, hey, everybody who's dialing in after this. Em and myself, Em and Rach, we're all in. You can see, there she is. So what I'll do is I'll quickly go through the Glow Drink and the Green Synergy. So the Green Synergy launched while we were in the Gold Coast for our national training conference. And so there's been a little bit of sort of that blurred line. So I'll quickly kind of give you the main differences, like the pros and I say pros and cons. There's really no cons, obviously, but just slight differences, which might help you if somebody reaches out, might help you decide which one is better for them. So we know we've got the Glow Drink. That's what we say is like the core four. That's got your greens, your skin elixir, your gut health, and your fizz. And usually you either get them to pick a fizz flavor and then they get to pick from the free gift list, or the free gift is the fizz, which just means that they just can't pick their flavor of fizz. It's just whatever is available on the gift list. So the biggest thing with that one is you've got the greens, which is the 36 fruits and vegetables. You've got the gut health, which is your pre and probiotics. So what we say, that is the good bugs and then the food or said good bugs. Then you've got the collagen builder. It's not collagen, it's collagen builder. So that's what helps us strengthen our hair, skin, and nails. And then we obviously have the fizz, which is our energy. It's our natural energy source. It just helps us coast along and survive the day. It doesn't make us ping off the walls, and it doesn't make us crash. All right, so it's a really nice natural energy, and that's how you can tailor the flavor of the Glow Drink. So then we've got the Green Synergy Elixir, which is one sachet. It's the Glow Drink in one sachet, minus the fizz. So what that one is, this is your key differences. It has the same amount of pre and probiotics, the same strength, the same strength of collagen builder, and the difference is it's got 13 digestive enzymes, which is going to help anybody with those real irritable bowel tummy problems. It's going to help them break down their food for the day as well if you have it. So the idea is you have it before your biggest meal. And then the other key difference is it's got 12 serves of fruit and vegetables, not the 36 that the full Mama OG Glow Drink has. All right. So obviously someone like M, for example, and even Rach, in all honesty, while you're around traveling. So for those who don't know, M's a travel nurse. Rach lives in Canberra. She's currently at home at the minute, back in Horsham. So that's just the one sachet. Then all you would do, you would put that in your cart. You would pick a fizz flavor, and you can pick a free gift. All right, that's pretty simple. It is actually already a citrus flavor, and a lot of people are really enjoying it by itself. But that's a bonus in itself, because if they like that flavor, they can save the fizz for later on in the afternoon to help them get through that slump. So it's a win-win in that respect. But not to mention, like, literally tip it in a glass of water. It mixes so well, like ridiculously well. So if somebody was saying that they didn't like the texture of the Glow Drink, or they didn't like the strength or taste of the greens, then this is where we would shift them. We would shift them over to the Green Synergy because it is more palatable. It's got its already inbuilt flavor, and it's less greens. So if someone feels like that they're a little bit, funny with the greens for their tummy, then only having 12 serves of fruit and vegetables in there with the Green Synergy is going to go better and go down better for them anyway. So that's your biggest thing. The Green Synergy has your 12 serves of fruit and vegetables. Your Glow Drink has 36. And the Green Synergy has the digestive enzymes. So if they've got a few more upset tummies, irritable bowel, all those sorts of things, you could start them off more gentler with the Green Synergy, because some people tend to have a little bit more of an upset tummy. I'm not sure if you're the same. And some people can't tolerate the 36 fruits or vegetables, so we sometimes ease them into a half scoop, that sort of stuff anyway. So you could then upgrade them to the Glow Drink if they progress well, but it's totally fine if they just want to stay on the Green Synergy. Because initially we thought that there was some more diluted versions of the green synergy, and we didn't think that it was as strong or as powerful, but really it's like for like, just misses out on the greens size serves and then with the digestive enzymes. So that's the biggest thing. Obviously with me, with weight loss surgery, I love the glow drink because of the 36 fruits and vegetables. Because obviously I can't ingest nowhere near as much as what I used to, and nobody without weight loss surgery can have 36 fruits and vegetables in a day. We'd go mad. It's just not possible. So if somebody was coming to you and saying, I feel really malnourished, I feel depleted, and I'm just not hitting my goals like I want to, and they might say my energy's bad, like my bowels are really sluggish, all that sort of stuff, and it's clear that they need more fiber, more roughage, I would be saying, let's go the glow drink. Let's see how you go on that, because it just ticks a bigger nutritional table. But at the moment, the free gift list has got like free glow drink to choose from, free mind health, free skin elixir, is it, Em?
Yeah, yep. And there's
As
fizz as
well
well.
as two types of fizz, watermelon
Yeah.
and strawberry. Like, there is a lot of freebies that are just epic. So if you wanted to, and the person likes the convenience of the green synergy, you could also say, well, how about you get the free greens, and they could potentially do a half a scoop in there. So if they are like, I really need to hit more of my nutrition, but I love the idea of that one sachet, you could talk to them about getting that free tub of greens, and they could do a half scoop to bulk that up. So that's probably like the core easiest way to sort of explain those two. They are both amazing, and I'm actually loving mine. I had mine a little bit earlier today, but I have been having mine as like my nightcap after tea, because I love that it gets all the things moving, and I'm waking up like, you know what I mean. So I do actually enjoy it at night time. And in the training while we were at the Gold Coast, they actually did say, oh, now I can't even think of the presenter, but she basically said that you could have it ideally with the added, because of the added digestive enzymes, you could have it before your biggest meal of the day, because it would help you break it down. So yeah, but all in all, both amazing products. And if people wanted to do both, they could, because there's different pre and probiotics, different strain, but same strength. So you actually can double those up, if that makes sense. All righty. So that's us in a nutshell. If you have any questions after watching that, by all means, hit us up in the message thread, and then I will let you, Em, take it away with the Strong Start.
No worries. Amazing, Candy. That is great information. So I'll just quickly, can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Okay. So this is just a quick training, and we thought, Candy and I thought we'd start off with the Strong Start program, because not only we've been in this business for a little while now, but it takes you back to the start. And since they've released this Strong Start program, they've actually recommended that every single consultant go back and do this, because not only does it touch on all the basics that you learn at the start, but it's sometimes the little things that we forget, because sometimes we forget about the basics and we overthink it too much. So this is great just to go back, even if you've been in the business or just starting out, this is great. So the Strong Start program, so why, like, you're probably thinking, oh my God, like this business is overwhelming at the moment, but why you need to complete this is because it's just forever learning about different products. Arbonne don't just have the one set of products 24/7 online that they continually bring out day by day. Each year, like nearly probably every 6 months, they're looking at the products and they're thinking, what can we do to change these products and hit those goals that they want to achieve? So you're staying up to date with the products and why Arbonne is the business that they are at the moment. So the key start to begin your business, just gives you those little key information. And it's not there. So it's not a module like you'd go to uni and you'd complete and you'd probably never look back at again. This is something in the Arbonne app, which I'll show you at the end where to access this. that you can keep going back and flicking at during the whole period of your business. So you might be having a stressful day and you might think, oh my God, what was that about preferred client carts or something like that? You can go back and this will give you the basic tips that you need to go and flick a little cart off to a preferred client that might be signing up underneath you. So instead of feeling, because I know the group chats can be overwhelming as well. And sometimes there's so many people messaging in the group chats that you just like, okay, I'm just going to mute this for half an hour. And then it gets to like 8 o'clock at night and you're like, oh my God, I haven't even gone back to this group chat because I forgot about it. So we don't always read all these messages as well. So there's only 7 modules and it's very quick. Each module goes for like up to 2 minutes to 10 minutes to complete. Like it's very quick and easy. Even if you work it out, like you've got 7 days in a week, you might do 1 module a day just to break it up. So you're not sitting at the computer and kind of overwhelming yourself as well. So like I said, it's forever growing and improving. And we want to be keeping up to date with this as well. So I just thought I'd break down the modules because I did this a couple of weeks ago. So module 1 just begins with a welcome Arbonne video, and there's a couple of other little modules in there as well. There's 4 areas of this module. And like I said, ranging from 1 to 3 minute presentations. So some modules in module 1 have videos where they're just talking to you about Arbonne and what Arbonne is and welcoming you into this community. So the first video, you learn about the mission, their approach, and who we are. And then you go on to learn what/why, what Arbonne actually does. Because a lot of the new consultants, I know when I started out, like, yes, I love the products, but I had no idea why or what Arbonne was or why they were doing it. And it doesn't sit you through a whole 1 hour presentation. It's just quick, sharp, straight to the point. And then it's just how Arbonne has continued to strive and succeed and get to where they are now. Yeah, so that's module 1. Module 2, so this starts to set you up for the tools you need. I've got my little faces in the wrong spot. So this sets you up for the tools you need to run your business. So there's 4 areas of this module, ranging from 2 to 5 minute presentations. So very quick, easy. And this is where it goes through the apps and the sources that you'll need to start your business. And you don't necessarily have to go and download those apps straight away. You might already have the apps, but don't actually know how to use them. So this is a good time to look through this module and actually have a play and fiddle around with these apps as well. You can't delete anything, like it's fine. You're not going to break the app. So just have a play around and get used to knowing it as well, because we're forever still learning how to use this app as well. And then you go through and it tells you how to set up your bank details, and this is how you get paid for your commissions. You can choose whether it goes into 1 or 2 bank accounts, and it breaks it down for you that way as well. So if you're someone that, like for me with my nursing career, you can salary sacrifice. You like having that second bank account, really. You can do this with Arbonne as well. So you can use it as like a salary sacrifice, but put it in a second bank account. You don't have to put it all in the one. You just choose your percentage that you want to go into what bank account. For me, it's just easier. Just put it all in the one. And you can start off by doing that. You can always go back and change it. So then it learns how you get paid, and it goes in and it breaks down all the commissions and each level. So obviously you start as a consultant and then breaks down the consultant commissions and then your district manager and vice versa. And then it gives you a little question at the end, and it says, why did you start this business? What did you want to get out of this business? And it's kind of making you think right there and then, okay, why did I do this? And I think it's great that we are going back and doing this as well, because when I started this business 3 years ago, my why is completely different to what it is now. And that's okay. Like, that is completely fine. So just having that little picture in your head of like why I did this, it kind of gives you that strive to really keep going and, push to get where you are. And don't look at people like, okay, does my why need to be like theirs? Like, I don't have a family, so my why is going to be different to Candy's with her kids. So do not compare yourself and your why to other people. This is why you solely have signed up for this business. And I think that's great because Arbonne reflects heaps on that in this module. And then module 3, so it begins to set you up with what you need for your clients. So this is great. 3 quick modules ranging from 2 to 3 minutes on how to attract your clients. The benefits of clients that they get for signing up as a PC. So you'll see when you click on the Arbonne website and you go to purchase something, it's got that resting retail price. I like to always say to them, like, this is what you would be paying if you didn't sign up. Like, what is it, Candy? Like $25 or something for a PC? Yeah. So, like, most of my preferred clients have actually got that for free because they order, like, it doesn't take long, like 3 boxes of fizz. You've got that for free and you've got a free gift. So, just explaining that to them, like, it's $25 for 12 months. Like, this is amazing. And then if you are happy with these products, you can either then continue as a PC or it steps you up to the independent consultant. So this mainly sets you up for your preferred clients. And then at the end of this module 3, I'm pretty sure it's the last component, it goes up to signing up future consultants and how to approach them, and then also the benefits that they get compared to a preferred client. What they like, a lot of people think, oh, it's a better discount, but what else am I getting? So I think it's just great to skim over that as well, because at the start, when I was signing up a few of my consultants at the start, like, I didn't really know the difference between a PC and an IC. Like, oh, you just get a cheaper discount. Like, I don't know. Like, this takes it through and it's very easy to understand. I wish I had done this when I started.
I wish this was around when you started because it would have been a major help for me, helping you. Even Rach, when you signed up, it didn't have that didn't exist. So it's beautiful that they've made it because it's made it so much easier for everybody.
Yeah, oh my God, it's great. And it didn't take me long. It honestly did not take me long. I probably sat for 10, 15 minutes and went through this whole module in one morning. So module 4 goes on and it builds you on the product knowledge. So it doesn't go over every single product that Arbonne have because obviously they're changing all the time, but it goes through and it selects the key products. I'm pretty sure the Green Gut Glow is in there. So there's 5 different areas and the best sellers. So yeah, Green Gut Glow is in there. So it just breaks down like, okay, if they buy this bundle, then what do we get out of it as being a consultant? How do we get paid? And it reflects over that again. And then it goes on and explains the whole B Corp certification that Arbonne have. And it was actually interesting because I was in one of the larger beauty business, I don't even know how to say this, beauty places when I was in Brisbane. And it's actually really interesting to go to the
Sephora, you mean?
Yeah. And just be like, how many are actually B Corp certified? And I'm pretty sure there was only one that I found on their skincare bundle. So it just proves like not many people know exactly what B Corp is. I had no idea when I started out. I'm still learning about it as well. But when I see B Corp, it's like, okay, this product must be good. It's good for you. It's good for the environment. And if you can take away those basics, you're already one step ahead of where I was when I started out. And you learn about the Arbonne difference, and it just goes on and pretty much tells you how generous Arbonne is, not only to us as independent consultants, but then the clients and the environment as well. So that's pretty much module 4 in a nutshell. Module 5 is all the information that you need about sharing and selling the products. So this is where the Replenish Me auto ship program comes into play. And it just drills out like, okay, if I sign a client up to the Replenish Me program, what am I getting out of it? What are they getting out of it? Do they even get notification that their parcel is like that amount of money is going to be taken out of their bank account? And I think a lot of people get their backs up these days with direct debit because they're like, hang on a second, what actually is going to be direct debited out of my bank account? And so we should, like, we need to know what, when, and why this is coming out. And the Replenish Me program just basically tells you all about that. And it tells you how they benefit from it as well. So not only are we benefiting from it because we're not having to go and do those follow-ups every single month because they know what they want, they've used it for a while, but then they're not having to reach out and because I know I've got a couple of clients that use the Glow Drink and it gets to the end of the month, they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I haven't contacted you for my Glow Drink. So then like life gets in the way. And I think this is a great selling point too. Like if you're busy, but you love the products, this is where you should go with the Replenish Me. So this is great, module 5 for that. Recommended carts just touches very basically on that. It doesn't go into too much detail, but I don't think I've actually ever used recommended carts. I know I post them on my stories for a little bit, but this helped me this helped me realize what they actually are. Because
Oh my
like
God, you're killing me, Em.
like you use them at the start and then you go on and you're just like, okay, here's my what I'm doing for the day. And then like, oh my God, I should be sharing these links more often. So
Yeah.
this is great for that because like I said, starting this business 3 years ago, this is what I was doing at the start. And then I don't think I've done it for like 18 months, to be honest. And then
New goal for
personal
you.
shopper. Personal
I
shopper.
got I got 2 sales of people that have never contacted me in Arbonne at all, and they live here in Horsham. I got 2 sales off a click last week.
I saw my
Like,
QB go up a little bit and I was like, oh my God, maybe that link thing actually works.
see, it doesn't hurt. You don't want to put it on every single day, but it doesn't hurt to
Oh,
throw it in every now and then.
oh my God. I can't believe I just I didn't even know what sparked in my mind to just be like, oh, I'm not doing that anymore. Um,
Yeah, it's a godsend when it works.
Oh, so true. And yeah, personal shopper. So this is great. So I use this for a lot of my preferred clients because it's so you don't want to continuously remember like what's my password for this account? What's my password for that? They're coming to you for help and like it's just very quick and easy. You just have to log into your account and go from there. And this takes you through the steps on how to go through that personal shopper progress. So module 6, this is where it gets really interesting because it's like, okay, what am I getting out of this? What are the apps and how do I get started? So this goes through the apps. I had to put a little gray background on this because it didn't really show what the app looked like. So please don't look for the gray. It's just a white app with the Arbonne logo. So these are the 3 that you'll need. You learn about your website and the training tools that you can access on that website. It touches briefly over these apps. Like I said, it's mainly up to you to go back and have a fiddle with these apps and get used to them, familiarize yourself with them. You'll learn about the success plan, and I love the success plan. I actually have it saved on my phone as one of my little icons. So if you're ever having a moment and you're like, oh my God, what was that again that I could like, what was the bonus that I could get this month or whatever? Like you can click on that and it tells you straight away. So I highly recommend saving that on your phone, whether it's in your notes or just as a little icon. And I'm happy to run you through how to do that. The success plan, it's just a great essential little booklet of information that you should have on your hand. And then it just goes, you just go on and hear about some of the top leaders' experience. And I think this is where it really hits, the adrenaline starts to hit because you're like, oh my God, look at their story, look at where they've come, look at where they started for starters. And look at where they are now. Like if I look at me 3 years ago, there's no way I was the person I am today. So yeah, it just goes on about that. And that is, this module was probably my favorite, to be honest. And then the last module, It just goes on with your 4 areas just to learn about money. It's all about the money. And so it goes on, it just touches base on what do you actually earn as a consultant, how you earn that, and then the big step, promoting to district manager. Because once you get to the district manager level, it's kind of like everything that you have learned and put from pen to paper into action, that's like you've cemented that you're at district manager. And I like don't feel like once you've got to district manager, oh, like, because oh my God, I did. Like I went so quiet. I got to district manager on my first year. And then I just went absolutely dead quiet. I kind of didn't really do any Arbonne, and then you depromote. And that, like that for me, I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? Like I signed up for a reason. So it just goes to show promoting to district manager is like a big achievement, because you're like, hey, if I can do district manager, I can definitely do area. I can do, national vice president, all that. So
Oh,
get to get to DM, and then like everything that you have learnt and put in the hard yards, it's basic, and it's kind of just like the norm. Like you don't even think about it twice. So
and
then
it's repetition. We're not building the new wheel. It's just repetition. So
exactly right. Yeah.
yeah.
And then your monthly promotions. So this just touches base on like every single monthly promotion that Arbonne have set in stone, but they often flick a little road bump and be like, hey, here's an extra 2K or something to earn this month. Like there's always extra little goodies that you can earn. So this is just like your brick, what you aim for your month. And then if there's anything extra, that's just a bonus pretty much. And they do like paydays and incentive trips and all that. They run through that, and it's just all about money. So it kind of gets you in the mood to earn the big dollars when you see like it all out in the map. So that's module
when
7.
when we when we had at the conference, they did remember that. So there was a massive incentive where if you had like 30 new PCs, you got $4,500 on top of your commission, and then if you
Yes.
got 50 PCs, there was like nearly 10,000. And Maddie Storris got 75. She was the only one in Australia or something that had 75 or something like that. And that was something like 15 grand, like a 15 grand bonus just for working her business. Now, some of us kind of got a little bit, starstruck at the thought of it. But then there were other people like, game on, that's money on the table and I'm going to give it a crack. So it's very much like, it's good how it talks about that it is personally the effort that you want to put in. This is an efforts-based business, but it just reiterates that there is money on the table every single month. It's just whether or not you want to go for it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So then if you're starting out brand new, or you are pretty much starting from like today is day one, it's a fresh start for me, let's start all over. What to do now? So just download those apps, complete this 7-day strong start module, because this is where you get all the key information from. And then if you're brand new, then contact your upline and we'll organize a launch. And then also number 4, be proud of yourself for taking that step, because all the ENVPs that are up on that stage talking at their conferences, they always say like, you're doing this for a reason. You should be proud of yourself. So don't feel like, a lot of the girls that I chat to, like when we started out, we knew nothing. Like I didn't even know how to use Canva. I didn't know what Canva was. And like, you just learn things throughout the way. Like it's not like you're stuck in university either. So this 7 modules is just going to set you up for your business. It's very basic. You don't have to go back and repeat these 7 modules every single week. Just, that they're there. And if you need to flick back on that information, and don't feel silly just for flicking a question into the group chat as well. Like we all do it as well. So ask lots of questions, be proactive, do the 7-day strong start, and then you'll be amazed. Like even though we started our businesses a few years ago, like this, we still learn information just by doing this 7-day strong start. So definitely get on, do this. But thanks for joining our training. Let me just
Beautiful, Em.
Oh,
And
finish
we just want to
there.
reiterate that, you start this business for yourself, but you are not by yourself
Yeah.
at all. At all. And you might be following some other Arbonne people. Our biggest thing is do not compare where they are to where you are, because me 4 years in is different to M 3 years in, is different to Rach 2 years in. We're all different, but it's all our business, but you are sure as heck not by yourself, and no question is too silly.
Yeah, exactly right, Candy. Alrighty,
You've
well,
done an awesome job. Love it, Em. Well done.
thanks. I'll stop recording now if I know how to. Oh yeah,